In this lecture, we are going to be talking about the view pane, or as some may call it, the view screen. You will find the view tool on the toolbox on the left, and you will find it to be the third icon from the bottom. You're able to do three things with this view tool. If you click and drag your mouse, you will notice that you're able to rotate your screen as shown here. If you click and drag upwards or downwards, it will rotate the screen on the x-axis. If you click and drag sideways on the right or the left, it will rotate the screen on the y-axis. Then you have the scroll wheel button. When you click on it anywhere on your screen and drag the mouse, it will move the screen like this. You may click at a particular object and move the screen as shown here. Then we have the right click button. You can right click and move it to zoom in or zoom out. If you right click and drag upwards, then it will zoom in, and if you drag downwards, it will zoom out. It zooms in or out from the point that you right clicked. Similarly, if you right click and drag right, then it zooms in, and if you drag left, then it zooms out. Drag right to zoom in and drag left to zoom out. So let's recap. We were able to learn three things with the view tool. Left click and drag to rotate the screen. Click on the scroll wheel to move the screen. And finally, right click and drag to zoom in and zoom out. Let's say, for example, you're using another tool and you need to use the view tool. You could simply click on the view tool icon and use it. Or if you're using any other tool, you may press the escape button on your keyboard to come back to the view tool. Or if you want to use the view tool in a temporary way without leaving the tool that is currently active, then you could press the Alt key on your keyboard and you will notice the view icon is active and will also keep your current tool icon active. As long as you press the Alt key, you will be able to use the view tool with all its options, and once you release the Alt key, you will find that the view tool icon is no longer active. The same goes for the space bar on your keyboard. If you press the space bar, then you will activate the view tool as long as you press it, and when you release it, you will return to your active tool. And if you want to return permanently to the view tool, then all you have to do is press the escape button. If you're working with a model that has many objects on the screen and you want to focus on a particular object, there is a shortcut for it. You can press on space and F. With space and F, it will focus and bring the object that was selected regardless of where I am on the screen, and it will focus on the object that is selected. Let's click on this object and press space and F. It will focus on this object and the view tools will work seamlessly with this object in the center. Let's focus on another object, space and F, and voila. Let's suppose you want to be able to see all the objects in your screen, then the shortcut for that is space and A. Let's recap. We learned that the shortcut to focus on a particular object is by pressing space and F, and space and A returns and shows us all the items on the screen. When you use the shortcut space and A, you will find that it brings up all the objects to the screen in the same viewing angle that you're currently working with. However, there is another shortcut, space and H, that brings all the items to what is known as the home angle. This is the home angle, and if we need to view all the items in the home angle, all we need to do is press space and H. Just like we have the space and H shortcut that shows all the items in the home angle, we also have the space and G shortcut that is similar to the space and F shortcut that focuses on a particular object. But the difference is that it brings the object to the home angle. So when you're pressing space and G, you will find that the focus is set to the home angle. And if you press space and F, you will find that the focus is set to the viewing angle that you're currently working with. Let's recap all the shortcuts. Space and F to focus on the currently selected object with the angle that you're working with. Space and G to focus on the currently selected object and bring you to the home angle. Space and A to show you all the objects in the screen with the angle that you're working with. Space and H to show you all the objects in the screen in the home angle. Thank you. This was Aziz from Insya. If you enjoyed this lecture, make sure you subscribe to our channel so that you get notified immediately when we release new lectures on this channel.